we're back. We're about to start getting everything prepped for the pot pie tonight. It's not going to be a chicken pot pie. We're going to have steak in it. We're going to have chicken, and we're going to have shrimp in it. We've taken our steak from our fajitas and for our Chinese. We grinded that up. Here's our vegetables that we had for our Chinese. Those leftovers, got that in there. I put the peas and carrots, because you can't have a true pot pie without the peas and the carrots right there. Pocahontas right here is mixing everything up with it. Now, when she thinks that's all mixed up really, really good, okay. I ain't got a small spoon around here. Go ahead, start mixing it up. Looks like just by looking at it, I'm gonna need another one. Me, I'm gonna also go ahead and do chicken and cream of mushroom also is gonna go in it. That one looks pretty well cleaned on that one. Let me see. Nope, won't go in. Give me that butter knife right there. Yeah, I know by looking at that, it don't look like it's going to work too good unless we put a little bit more in that. Correct, guys?
Yep.
So let's do another cream of chicken on here. So as of right now, we're going to be putting a total of 2 cans of cream of chicken and 1 can of cream of mushroom. We might have to put it all in there too. We don't know yet. That looks good on that one too. I'm hoping y'all liking it and y'all are seeing it up close. That's looking good right there. When we get to our next step and everything, we'll let y'all know what's going on. All right, now we're making the bottom of it real quick. Got a little thin over here on this side, so I'm gonna do a little, get it going, because this is gonna be the bottom and on the sides. That's what we're doing here. It don't look pretty, and it don't look perfect. But do you think we give a crap around here? No, as long as it eats good. That's the only thing that this family's worried about. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate here. With if you grab that top off of that. I already got bacon grease in this thing from this morning. And I'm gonna just do this right here. Lay it in. Loop it down. It looks like I can put a little bit more over here. See how it ain't perfect, guys, by no means. But the thing is, neither is life. All right, guys? Neither is life. So the way I'm looking at it, I'm gonna just ease it in with it. So I'm just easing it all around on the sides. If it falls, it falls. We know we can't go that far on feeling it up with it. Now, do we got a knife on there? I was gonna cut the sides real quick. That's what that was for. Oh, that for. Let me come over here. I got a knife. You know something you see on a butter knife. Nothing's perfect. It was quick. Man, I'm grinding everything up, making a mess, aren't I? But it's going open flame. I didn't say nothing about my cooking being pretty, did I? It all failed. I know it's probably all going to be my fault with it, but eventually I'll get it going back up again. So, now, if you look over here real close, you see this is what the ingredients going into it. But we're going to add a few more things to make it a little bit different here. We've already got dough up. You look right over there. We already got the top right there. Go ahead. Start throwing it in there. One more, and then spread that around. We're going to have different layers with it.
Okay.
Now watch this, y'all. See all that shrimp? With that looks good, don't it, guys? Now, you see the tortillas that we cooked the other night? They're a little crispy. Guess what? I'm going to just throw them in here and make a little layer out of it. So if there is any moisture, we don't want a lot of moisture. So all I'm going to do is just make a little layer like this right here. Now, we need cheese to go in here. Don't be stingy with it. About a good handful, 2 handfuls like that. Now let's start all over again. And this is all leftovers. It's all we're doing. It's nothing but leftovers. If you want to, go ahead and put another scoop in there. Yep, that'll work. And if this don't feed my family while I'm out on the road for at least the rest of this week, there's a problem. More shrimp. Oh, dang it. Look at all that. Put a little bit more of these. See how, the reason why you have to do these real quick, you see how they just crumble up the very next day? We don't let anything go to waste. Like I said, if there's any kind of moisture with it, and what I'm going to call this right here, it's a redneck poor boy pot pie.
Then we can feed the rest of the tortillas to the chickens.
Yep. All right. We're going to leave it just like that right there. That looks like it's plenty good. I got something to use for that here in a few anyway. Can you grab that right there? Mm-hmm. Now what we're going to do here, nope, I want that nice and pretty. You know something? We forgot to do this, didn't we, guys? All of it, guys?
Might as well.
Might as well. Spread it out, Lena. Y'all think we need enough cheese or do we need more?
That's enough cheese.
Oh, we can always use more cheese.
Let's put another scoop of cheese on that.
Somebody doesn't like a lot of cheese.
Okay.
I'll let you do it like that right there. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to just fold this up. Yeah, it's going to be a little thick on the top with it. And the answer is no, this is not the top of it. Look at this pretty one right here. We've already got prepped and ready to go. And if it does it just right, it's going to fit. Just like this right here. Do we have a fork out here?
I have a knife.
Knife, that'll work too. Poke holes in that until I tell you when to stop. I don't care how many you do. That looks good right there. All right, get the butter in the brush. And go ahead and just whenever, because we're going to be doing this quite a bit on this cooking. And due to where it's at, I'm not going to put that much coals on top until right there at the end, so we can get this nice and toasted on top. And we're going to put a light dab on it. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Alrighty, guys. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready, get the fire going over there, and we'll put it up there and we'll show you how we do that. Lift it up.
Start over.
All right, guys, y'all see how pretty that is? It's not much. I'm going to need a spoon here in a minute. But we're going to put this lid right back here on here. I will not put any coals on this just yet. And the reason why I'm not going to put it on there is on how close it is to the lid. But we're going to put it all the way around. About foot, Matt? All the way around until we start slowly getting it cooked in. And just make a circle all the way around with it. That should be enough coals. We spread them all the way around with it. We got it up high enough, so we'll put a little bit of extra coals on there. And we're going to just sit back and we're going to watch it and let it cook right there on that open flame. When we get that heat, because you can feel the heat. You come right here, you feel that heat, and it's raising up. Some places are going to be hotter than others, but it's going to get this right here hot. But this right here is already getting warm on us.
Alright, we are doing a peach cobbler, and we're putting 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and then we have 1 whole stick of butter that we're putting into this. And 1 cup of milk because I wasn't bringing the whole jug out. Alright, and we're going to mix this all up. Alright, if you want to stop. Alright, I got everything good and stirred. Now I'm going to put 1 can of peaches in here. Mix all that real good, and now we're about to put this in our Dutch or cast iron. We're gonna spread all this out, and now I'm gonna put the lid on it and bring it to the open fire.
Here you go.
We have some extra dough that was left over from the pot pie and stuff, and we're gonna roll this out, put some cheese on it, and some of the stuff that we had left from the sloppy joes, and we're gonna roll it up and we're gonna put it on the griddle to cook.
Kind of make your own hot pocket, huh?
Yep. Had to use all the dough because we weren't going to let it go to waste.
About half of what you did. A little bit more.
Tell me when. We just got some oil on this after we cleaned it up, and now we're gonna let this sit and heat up, and then we're gonna put our little hot pocket stuff on and get cooking.
And we wondered where our cook disappeared to. I guess that's what he does in between takes.
Alright, we just put them on. The griddle's already nice and heated up. I'm going to leave them about 5 minutes on the sides, and then I'm going to flip them over and show y'all how it looks at the end.